Yep. I think it's a little bit after 8. Somewhere around in there. I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's a storage or what. But they got it all fenced off for whatever reason. I don't know what the temperature is. It's warm, but it's not, you know. Yeah, this neighbor here has quite the elaborate setup. I mean, that's like a professional basket. Yeah, they got a little bit of money. They even got lights installed. Holy crap. It's full court too. I wonder if it's like a professional athlete or something, because this is a pretty nice neighborhood. Looks like they're trimming the trees. There's the Explorer. Holy crap. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Holy crap. Spanish style. Now the doggies barking. That's kind of cool. I like those palm trees. I haven't seen any of those. Boy, that thing's huge. Look at this puppy. Yeah, this is the swimming pool, but he doesn't have it going right now. Anyway, I had to find somewhere to sit down so I don't want to record in there because you don't really have a lot of privacy. It's a little different situation than I was expecting, but hey, it beats camping out in 100-degree weather. You know, I got AC in there and stuff, so they're going to get me a bed today. I slept on my cot last night. Oh, I wonder if I can set this together. So, alrighty. Yeah, hopefully I'm in focus. Anyway, I don't have my own room. There's another older guy in there and me, and there's a partition that separates us, but so there's enough privacy where I can change my clothes and stuff like that. And I've got all my camping stuff in there. I got my table in there, which I have the computer sitting on it, and also that's what I use to eat off of. I've got a dresser that's got lots of storage space, and I got my cot and my refrigerator. I take my refrigerator in there, so save a little space in their fridge with everybody. There's like 12 people living here or something like that. It's kind of it's like an Airbnb type deal, except I don't have my own room. But there's a guy moving out in 3 weeks, and then what he was just telling me, I was just talking to him out front, and he said that I get that room after the other guy leaves. So then I'll have my own room, and so it'll be all right. I'll probably only be here for 2 or 3 months, something like that, because Mark, my best friend Mark, he's selling both of his houses, and he's going to take the proceeds from that, and he's going to buy a townhouse in Boise, and then he's also going to buy one down here, probably in the same area where his house is, in Surprise area. So what he wants to do is that, and I don't remember what the deal is exactly, but it's a situation where he said it would cost him $70,000 if the townhouse wasn't occupied. So he's only going to be there, he'll be there like 8 months out of the year, and then 4 months he'll be up, in Boise. But so what he wants to do, he said he would charge me the same as I'm paying here. And we both of us would live in the townhouse, and knowing Mark, it's going to be very, very nice, because he doesn't as far as that kind of stuff, I already know it's going to be a very nice place. The one he's looking at, it's got like a community swimming pool. It says like 2,400 square feet, which he said it was huge. So after, he says it's going to be 2 or 3 months, and then we'll move into it. So, this will be a temporary situation, and then when I move in with Mark, we've been roomies before, so, and plus we've known each other since kindergarten. He says, I just don't like the idea of coming home and living with somebody that I don't know. And plus I think, too, a lot of it is that he is, of course, he's missing his wife really, really bad. It's been really, really tough on him. And so I think that familiarity with having me around will help. I really do. Because I'm really the only person that knows Mark. That really knows Mark. Even his wife didn't know him like I know him. He had to put on a certain persona around her, which always made me sad. It's like I always figured that you should be able to be yourself around whoever you're with. If you have to put on an act, that's just not. But, and Mark knows he doesn't have to put on any kind of act around me or anything like that. He knows I know him, and he knows me. So, it'll be nice. And that's, like I say, I think it'll probably, the one he's looking at is in the same general area in Surprise, which is the north west of Phoenix. You know, I'm clear on the outskirts. In fact, I tell you what though, holy moly, that was quite the drive going from Show O to Globe. I stayed in a motel there in Globe, and it was just nothing but mountains and S-curves, and so I figured going from Globe to Gilbert, it would be, you know, pretty much flat and straight. No. It was until I got about 30 miles outside of Gilbert, it was S-curves after S-curve after S-curve, and everybody was getting pissed off at me because I could only go about 40 miles an hour up the hills with the Explorer being weighted down like it was. You know, I'm going as fast as I can. I'm like, oh, I hope a passing lane comes up pretty soon because people are lining up behind me and there was nowhere to pull out. Because you're on these, you know, those S-curves where you got all these signs saying watch for rocks. So that tells you exactly there wasn't any shoulder to pull off on. So I did take some footage when I went through Silver Canyon rest area, and it was, you know, but the one thing I have to get used to here is having all of the amenities that I had when I lived in Dallas. If I'm not used to having, I mean, holy crap. You go into like DoorDash, and there must be like 300 restaurants in there. Of course, Gilbert's about 300,000. You know, not super huge, but it is part of the, you know, Phoenix metro area. So you've got you've got everything here. I mean, you've got everything. You know, what was I going to say? I'm just not used to having all that. You know, I have had it before, like I say, when I lived in Dallas, but ever since I lived in Dallas and I came back to Payette, there wasn't anything available. There was no Uber, there was no Uber Eats, there was no DoorDash, there was nothing. But yeah, there's, not that I can afford it, you know, but I was just looking at a curiosity and like, holy crap. There is a ton of everything. Have everything available here. That is the one advantage of living in the city. And you know, the traffic was pretty bad coming in to Gilbert, but it really wasn't all, I shouldn't say it was fairly heavy, but it wasn't that bad. You know, it was less traffic than closer to Phoenix, I'm sure. But yeah, it's going to be different, you know, reverting back to living in the city. But at the same time, I've always enjoyed living in the city, other than the traffic. And that's why we have things like I ordered some groceries this morning from Instacart. They give you 2 weeks free, so it's like, what the heck? I'll just cancel it. You know, but I used to get Instacart all the time when I was in Dallas. All the time. It's like, instead of having to fight the traffic to go out and get groceries, it's like today. And they have an Aldi. I ordered groceries from Aldi. I haven't had Aldi since I left Duncanville. So I always wish they had an Aldi, because everything is so much cheaper there. And they have Aldi here. It's like, as soon as I saw that, it's like, awesome. So I ordered about $50 worth of groceries from Aldi. And so, you know, that's cool. I mean, there's a lot of different stores, but as soon as I saw Aldi, that was it, because I already knew it was going to be the best prices of all of them. So, I'm starting to get a little warm out here. It's warming up. So anyway, I figured that you guys would find this interesting. This is where I'm going to be living until I move in with Mark. So it's not, you know, the most ideal of situations, but it's about a third of the price of an apartment, and I don't have to camp in the heat, because that was one thing that was really bothering me, was how was I going to survive the heat. And so anyway, this is my situation for right now, and it's really not too bad. It's really not too bad. You know, I mean, especially if it was going to be like a year-long situation or something like that. I mean, I'd still have to do it. There's no other choices, because I haven't been able to get anything else. And this one was pretty cut and dried. So, yeah, this is schmetty. Yeah, it's supposed to be a little cooler today. It's only supposed to be like 108. So anyway. I'll go back in the air conditioning and put this video together, and keep you guys updated. Yeah. Really hope he gets that pool, because that was part of the allure of it. A lot of palm trees. I like the palm trees. Ooh, trip over my feet. Oh, cool. It's got one of those Everlast things. Nice. I might end up using that. Okay. We'll talk to you later, people. Something else that I forgot to mention is that I've already been contacted by 5 different businesses on Indeed. They're interested in me. So one of the places is only 14 minutes away. So it'd be nice. So they're all positions that I could do. All of them are full time, but hey, you know. So yeah, I have 5 or 6, at least 5 different ones emailed me, and they're interested. So that'd be cool. I knew, you know, being a bigger area, there'd be more opportunities for jobs, even though there's more competition. You know, but for them to contact you, that's always a good sign. Anytime I've ever had that happen, I've gotten the job. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I meant to mention that. And I didn't. So I'm mentioning it now. Alrighty.